Okay. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for being here today.
Hi, thanks. I'm glad to be here.
I appreciate you taking your time to share your experiences and the work we've done together. And I was just wondering, what was the main reason that you came to work with me here first? Six years ago?
A long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah. The reason I began working with you, Jessica, frankly, I was in the middle of an existential crisis. So I was probably 25. I was living at home, and I was experiencing a lot of insecurity, a lot of inability to speak at all. I was so overthinking everything in my life that honestly I could kind of barely function. I mean, that's not true, but I was just experiencing a lot of blocks and a lot of frustration. I'm a very artistic and passionate person, and I feel like I was wrapped up in my emotions and I was needing support and an outside perspective. And I had learned about Reiki on YouTube and felt it totally resonated with me, and I felt called to experience it for myself. And it just so happened that Jessica, literally her office was down the street from my house. It was very serendipitous.
I love how convenient it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what have you noticed in the difference in your interactions with others since we started working together?
Yeah. So it was, of course, a process. Like, none of this happened overnight. But the biggest impact I've had has been the being comfortable with speaking my truth. And as little as, setting a small boundary to something like moving to Morocco, which I did. And the support of Jessica in just being myself. Jessica allowed me to discover who I was. She supported me in discovering who I was.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what's the biggest change that you've noticed in your life since you've been working with the different tools and exercises and the energy work that we've been practicing together?
Yeah. So from the time of when I first worked with Jessica to now, everything is different, but also the same. Should I go into it?
Give me the Reader's Digest version.
Yeah, the Reader's Digest version of my experiences that Jessica showed me how to do what I want with my life, and the courage to be honest with myself about what that was and communicate that to the people in my life. So for me, that looked like spontaneously moving to Africa and working in a Sahara desert camp, and then I eventually met my husband and had a beautiful baby and moved back here.
Yeah.
And 6 years later, I'm still working with Jessica. And that process was very challenging, but of course destined, and was what I wanted. And it allowed me to experience life in a way that was honest and real, rather than coping my way through what I thought that I wanted or I thought that I should have. I was shown a way to truly be honest with myself and
be yourself.
Be myself and create the life that I desired.
Nice. And what is it like when you experience sound healing during our sessions for you?
Yeah. So sound healing, it's very familiar, which sounds odd, but when you experience it, you will understand. The sounds are, of course, very soft and beautiful and meditative, but the experience that you have when you hear the sounds and when you feel the sounds energetically, you know them. And physically, it's very relaxing, and you experience, it's, like a light and bubbly, calm feeling in your whole body. There are times when it can feel very conscious, and there are times when you almost are asleep. You're kind of in this in-between state. And
do you have different realizations in that space?
Yeah, and every single time it's different, really. And it just really matters what I'm processing at that time. I think sound healing is a powerful tool for processing. really, and it helped
Processing your emotions.
And your feelings, and certain events in your life. I have really processed traumatic and normal things in every session.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So those are some great benefits that come along with the sound healing portion of the talking about what we're experiencing and to bring them all together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing, Nicole. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to working with you more in the future.
Yeah. I love being here.
Thank you.